Hey guys, how you doing? How's everything? I'm glad to through this video say hello. Hopefully, you guys are safe at home, following instructions. As I mentioned earlier, mentioned last week, I've been keeping busy at home. I've been reading your work. You guys so far have done good work, so congratulations. And I think as I said earlier, I think your grade reflects the quality of your work. I want to say that you guys need to keep safe. And if you do have the necessity of stepping outside, just keep protected. Last week I had the urgent need to step outside to go to the supermarket, and I wore protective gear. Like, for example, this surgical mask. Okay, the surgical mask helps to keep the COVID-19 virus away, as well as the second mask that I used when I stepped outside when I went to the supermarket last week, which is the famous N95 mask. This mask has been with me since last year when I bought it for the Ricky Renuncia March in Old San Juan. So I kept it handy. And it's helping me now combat COVID-19. And if that doesn't work, I'll just use this mask, to protect myself from the COVID-19 epidemic. Nena, I am your father. All right. So I got 3 masks available. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, as I said earlier, you guys have done an outstanding job, and I urge you to keep doing your wonderful work. I encourage you not only to keep doing your wonderful work, but at the same time, keep busy. Everything is not Netflix and PlayStation, so I encourage you to read at home. Since we met last through the video, I actually read this book. This book is about one of my favorite baseball players of all time. It's Pedro Martinez. It's a biography of Pedro Martinez. Pedro Martinez was inducted into the Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame, about 5 years ago. Pedro Martinez was a dominant pitcher. He had a wonderful career. Not only did he have a wonderful career, but at the same time, he dedicated some of his money, his millions and millions of dollars to benefit underprivileged children and underprivileged families. He's from my home country, Dominican Republic, so this guy is wonderful. I had an opportunity over the past few days to read this book, and as you can see, not only I happily read it, but at the same time, I was happy about the fact that one of my favorite baseball players was actually a Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox. All right, no Yankees here in this house. No way, man. All right, so keep busy. Not everything is Netflix. Not everything is PlayStation. So keep safe, and at the same time, keep busy. All right, guys. Look, you guys worked on the arrival of Europeans to the Americas, and you guys actually saw how through last week's vocabulary and questions, you guys saw how a culture was disrupted here in the Americas with the arrival of these unknown people. All right. This week, I want you to work on something a little bit different, but related to the same topic. We're going to get up close and personal with some of the characters that were in the forefront of European exploration. And I have a list here of characters. I'm going to first read that list, and then I will tell you what to do. Here I have Vasco da Gama. Here I have Bartolomé Diaz. Here I have Americo Vespucci. Here I have Francisco Pizarro. Here I have Hernán Cortés, Montezuma, Atahualpa, Pedro Álvarez Cabral, Vasco Núñez de Balboa. Those are 10 characters that were basically included in your reading, okay, from last week, in your assignment from last week. We're going to get up close and personal with these characters, some of these characters. Your job this week will be very simple and very fun at the same time. Your job is to go to the online book and research at least 3 of these characters. 3 of these characters. If you need to go to a secondary source, I don't have a problem with that. And what you're going to do is that you're going to develop, or you're going to work on, a mini video presentation. Yes, that's right. A mini video presentation. You're going to have to make a brief video, tops 3 minutes. 3, count them. 1, 2, 3, 3 minutes, dealing with 3 of these characters that I've just read. You're not supposed to do all of them, just 3 of them. You're going to make that short video, that 3-minute video, on these 3 of these characters. Okay? It has to be 3 minutes, at least. Okay? And it has to be on 3 of these characters that I've read. Okay? If you need to go to a secondary source, you may do so, but please know Wikipedia. Please know Wikipedia. And your job will consist of coming up with a short video. Of course, you have to dress up accordingly. If you want to wear formal attire, you may do so. No reading. Okay, no reading. You have to make your brief presentation on this video and send it via the virtual classroom by Friday at 12 noon. Friday at 12 noon. Okay, you will stand up. You will have a good posture. You will present. You will have an introduction. You will present these 3 characters, and you will speak on these 3 characters. Okay, I'm going to read that list one more time, but I'm going to outline it in the virtual classroom so you guys have access to these names: Vasco da Gama, Bartolomé Díaz, Américo Vespucci, Francisco Pizarro, Hernán Cortés, Montezuma, Atahualpa, Pedro Álvarez Cabral, and Vasco Núñez de Balboa. These were people that were instrumental in European exploration, as you saw on last week's assignment. In order to patch up with things from last week, I want you to come up with this short video. Okay? You have to have, I'm going to also include a rubric, so that way you go through that rubric and you include every single element that I will be grading. Like, for example, posture, presentation, the fact that you read or not. That's very important as well. You have to learn these facts by heart, and you have to present them by heart. Okay? And you have to show me that the 3 characters that you know about the life and the actions and the events that surrounded the life of these 3 characters that you selected from this list. Okay, I will include more detailed instructions in the virtual classroom, and I will include a rubric so you guys follow that rubric to the T as far as what I am looking for on that brief video that you will make. Remember, a 3-minute video. It doesn't have to be extensive, but it has to comply with the 3-minute mark, okay, on 3 of these characters. Okay, people, sayonara. I'll see you, and please turn in your work on time in the virtual classroom on Friday by 12 noon. See ya.